Hi everyone, welcome to Business Bureau. I'm sure you're going to learn about what's happening around the island about business news, and I'm sure you need to be updated what's happening in the business world to be outstanding wherever you go. A fashion icon, an entrepreneur, a model. Let's see who is going to be the business leader we're going to talk with today. So let's take a look at Talk with the Boss on TV1 Business Bureau. Fashion icon and entrepreneur, Otara Gunewardene. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
We would love to know about your childhood.
What's to know about my childhood? Well, I was born in Colombo and I lived here most of my life, all my life. And yes, it was an exciting and a memorable childhood. I was very playful and not very studious, and I used to rescue animals and look after animals even at that age. That was really what I used to spend a lot of my time doing.
When you mentioned you were playful, I would love to know what was the naughtiest thing you have done in your childhood?
I'm not sure of one thing, but I was always very close to nature, and I used to spend a lot of my time up in the trees and looking at animals and just being very free. Actually, I was allowed to be a very free child, to do what I loved doing. So that's really what I used to spend a lot of my time doing.
When you mentioned that you have rescued animals, is there something that you would like to share, a story maybe which really struck your heart?
Mostly I used to rescue squirrels because they used to fall out of their nests, and then I used to find them on the ground because I lived in a place where there was a big garden and a lot of trees. So often I used to find like baby birds and squirrels that had fallen out of their nests. So I used to treat them and help them recover. And then when they were bigger, I used to release them back into the wild. Because I think I always, even today, that's what I campaign for, that all animals should live in freedom. So that's what I used to do a lot of then, and so most of my rescues were to do with squirrels.
It's interesting. So just to, is there any message that you would like to give to our viewers about how to love animals, or why you should not go ahead and violate the rights?
Yeah, because all animals have a right to equal life like we do, to the same rights that we have, mostly freedom and happiness, and they all have the same feelings that we do. They feel fear, sadness, anger the same way that we do. So we should never think of it differently. In many instances where we are taught to disregard animals and disregard their rights, and most of that is for the benefit of various industries that thrive off their lives. I mean, that's something we should all be aware of today. We have been very unaware of it before. So, for example, animals in entertainment, animals in circus, elephants in circus, various other wild animals in circus. Wild animals are not animals that you can train unless they're really beaten or cruelly treated usually. So things like that we have not been aware of because those things are hidden from us, so that we don't see that side of things, and then we only see, or we're taught to see, this sort of fun side of entertainment, which we really, as humans, we don't need to thrive off the suffering of animals for our entertainment, and we don't need to also thrive off their suffering by killing them for our consumption. And I think if we know the truth behind how they suffer for us, I think most of us would live our lives very differently where animals are concerned. So I think it's time now, I think, that we all realize the suffering we have caused for so many thousands of animals, and I think it's time we all live more consciously by being aware of how we have treated animals in the past, and we take steps in our lives, in our daily lives, to make a difference for animals.
Moving towards again to your childhood, what was your childhood dream?
My childhood dream was to rescue animals.
Okay, wow, wonderful. So actually you're living your dream right now.
Living my dream,
so not everyone lives their dream. Like many have their dreams when they're a child, but when they grow up, not everyone lives their dreams. So I'm sure you're a happy human being.
Yeah, I think it's really important to live your dream. And even though I've taken a big detour in my life over the last 25, 30 years of from what I've been doing to what I'm doing today. And eventually, after 25 years, I realized that really what I want to be doing is what I'm doing today, and that really is, and what you do in your I believe what you do in your childhood and who you are in your childhood is really who you're meant to be. And along the way, we are often shown things, taught things, and society tells us to be somebody else who we are not. And I think a lot of us take a wrong direction or a different direction to who we truly are, and what our sole purpose in life is to do on during our journey as a human being. And so I think it's important to understand who you are, who that person is, and to really follow that dream and be that person, and not be someone else that you think you need to be.
And especially not to be a duplicate and be the original you, uniqueness. Interesting. Also, I would like to know, what was your turning point in life?
Well, I've had many turning points in different directions, none of which I regret and none of which I have not been grateful for. And I think everything in life happens for a reason and a purpose, and everything that's happened to me has happened for a reason and a purpose. And so, yeah, so I mean, every stage has been a different turning point for me, from studying biology to starting a business, to being a model, to doing what I do today. All those are things that have, was not really planned, and but they're challenges I've taken up and enjoyed. So I would think that there are definitely different turning points, and ones that I've enjoyed. And and I think if you accept those, where you are today, without trying to be, always trying to want more, and to try to change your life to being somewhere where it shouldn't. I think just go with the flow.
Go with the flow, that's a nice one. You were saying that you used to be a model. From the day I've seen you, you have the same figure. So what's the secret behind that?
Well, it's not quite the same, but
a bit of a difference.
At 53, it's definitely 53. Changed a bit.
But still, you have the same shape.
Yeah, I've always, I think, I don't know, it's always something I've enjoyed. It's like, working out and being active. And I'm very active. I'm a very active person, and so I think I've continued that, and I do continue that even today. So maybe that helps.
Be active and live your dream. Welcome back. Otara, we would love to know about your journey. You started from the boot of your car and then made it a leading brand in Sri Lanka. Not in Sri Lanka only, but you were able to take it to the international level. We would love to know about the journey.
Yeah, it didn't happen overnight. It was a long journey. So for 25 years, so yeah, day by day, month by month, step by step is how it happened. And yeah. So I guess it's difficult to really say in a few minutes, but it was an exciting one, and I enjoyed it very much. And I learned so much, and I met so many wonderful people, and so many were part of the journey. It was certainly not my own journey. You know, it's not just you that makes things happen, or makes brands grow, or makes you know, makes it visible for many to see. There were many people involved in it, and for that I'm, you know, grateful to all, and a lot of whom you know, I'm still in touch with. And yeah, so it's certainly an exciting one.
ඔබ කිව්ව දවසින් දවස මාසින් මාස අවුරුද්දෙන් අවුරුද්ද මහන්සි වෙලා තමයි ඔඩෙල් කියන සහ ඔබේ ප්‍රතිරූපය සාදා ගත්තේ කියන එක. මොනවාද ඔබ මුහුණ දුන්න බාධක?
මම හිතන්නේ මේ ජීවිතයේ සහ මේ ව්‍යාපාරයක් කරනකොට දෙකම හැමතිස්සෙම අභියෝගයක් ඇති වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒක මම හිතන්නේ ජීවිතේ වෙන දෙයක්. ව්‍යාපාරයක් කරනකොටත් මම හිතන්නේ හැමතිස්සෙම මේ වගේ අභියෝග වලට මුහුණ දෙන්න අවශ්‍යයි. ඉතින් ඒකට ඇත්තට සූදානම් වෙන්න ඕන. ඒක ඇත්තට ඒ ගැන බයක් ඇති කරගන්න බෑ. ඉතින් ඒ වගේ දේවල් වලින් ඇත්තට හුඟක් දේවල් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඇත්තට හොඳ ගොඩක් ඒ මුළු මේ ඒ අවුරුදු කාලෙම මේ ගොඩක් හොඳ දේවලුත් වුණා. නමුත් මම හිතන්නේ ඒ අභියෝගය කියන්නේ ඒවල් මුහුණ දෙන්න අවශ්‍යයි. ඉතින් ඒ වයින් ඇත්තට පාඩමක් කියලා මේ හිතන්න පුළුවන් නම් හුඟක් දේවල් අතර ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් එතනින් අතර ඉදිරියට යන්න තවත් ශක්තිමත් වෙනවා, තවත් අලුත් දේවල් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. එතනින් අතර මේ තවත් ඉදිරියට මිතා වේගෙන් යන්න පුළුවන්.
අපේ තරුණ තරුණියන්ට ඒ වගේම නැගී එන ව්‍යවසායකයන්ට සහ දැනට ඉන්න ව්‍යවසායකයන්ට ඔබ දෙන්න කැමති පණිවිඩය කුමක්ද?
මම හිතන්නේ ඉස්සෙල්ලාම මම හිතන්නේ කරන්න අවශ්‍ය Tamanට කැමැත්තක් ඇති දෙයක් තමයි කරන්න අවශ්‍ය. මම දැන් දවස්වල හුඟක් දකින්න තියෙනවා හුඟක් අය කරන්න හදන්නේ වෙන කෙනෙක් කරන දෙයක් කරන නිසා අපි හිතනවා ඒකත් තමයි අපි කරන්න අවශ්‍ය කියලා. නමුත් ඒතකොට ඒ වගේ දේවල් කරාම ඇත්තට හුඟක් අමාරු හුඟක් සැරයක් අමාරුවට වැටෙනවා. ඒවා සමහර විට අපිට හරියන දේවල් නෙමෙයි. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ ඉස්සෙල්ලා හුඟක් පොඩියට පටන් ගන්න, හුඟක් පොඩියට දේවල් කරන්න. එතනින් ඇත්තට තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන් ඒක අපිට සුදුසු දෙයක්ද නැද්ද, අපිට ඒ වගේ දෙයක් කරන්න කැමතිද, පුළුවන්ද. ඒක මොන හරි වැරදුනොත් ඒතට ඒ වැරද්දත් ලොකු වැරද්දක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොන හරි පොඩි වැරද්දක් වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒතර ප්‍රශ්නයක් උත් ඇති වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ වැදගත්ම දේවල්.
What are the tips that you can give to our viewers to develop their personality?
I think the main thing is to do what you love to do, to be who you are. Don't be influenced by you know, things that are happening around you, by what people are telling you, what others are doing. I think a lot of things go wrong that way, and a lot of you know, there's a whole lot of pressure in society today. Not only, you know, with the media, we see that's always in our face, but also with social media these days. We're constantly being fed things that you know, that we think that we need to follow that trend, or we need to do what the others are doing, or we need to be you know, following that the herd or the trend of what's happening. And you know, I think it's a really pressurized life, and it's very difficult to be who you are, and we are always trying to follow the others and doing the same thing of what everyone else is doing. And so it's really important to be unique, to be who you are, to be yourself, and to really do what you love to do, and to be, you know, to be different. So it's very easy to stand amongst the crowd, but it's very hard to stand on your own and be different. And I think that's the challenge. And for any entrepreneur, for anyone who's starting a business, I think that's the greatest challenge, and really the most exciting one.
Thank you, Otara. Be who you really want to be. If you want to be someone, you can be that. What you really need to have is the confidence in you, and start believing in yourself, and you will be able to become someone unique, different, and you will surely be able to make an impact. And also remember to Do not listen to every single person. Like Otara said, don't feed yourself with what every single person have to tell you. මතක තියාගන්න ඔබ ඉදිරියට යන්න මහන්සි වෙනකොට ඔබ වැටි නැගිටිනකොට ඕගන්ට සිහින දහසක් තියෙනකොට මිනිසුන් කියයි ඕගලන්ට ඒක ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න බෑ. ඔබට බෑ. මේ වචන ඔබට නොඑක් ප්‍රමාණයක් ඇහිලා ඇති. ඕගලන් ඉදිරියට යනකොට කට්ටිය ඇවිල්ලා කියයි ඔබට පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ඉස්සරහා තියෙන ඉලක්කය එච්චරම සාර්ථක නොවෙන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඒත් ඔබ ඉදිරියටම ගිහිල්ලා කම්කටොළු වලට මුහුණ දීලා අභියෝග වලට මුහුණ දීලා මහන්සි වෙලා ඔබේ සිහිනය සැබෑ කරගත්ත දවසට මිනිසුන් ඇවිල්ලා කියයි අපි දැනගෙන හිටියා ඔබ ජයග්‍රහණය කරනවා කියලා. අපි දැනගෙන හිටියා ඔබ ඔබේ ඉලක්කය ජයග්‍රහණය කරගන්නවමයි ඔබ ඒ ලබා ගන්නවමයි කියලා. ඉතින් මතක තියාගන්න මිනිසුන් කොතරම් දේවල් කිව්වත් මිනිසුන් මොනව කිව්වත් ඔබ ගැනම විශ්වාස කරන්න. ඔබ ඔබේ ඉලක්කය කරා අනිවාර්යෙන්ම යන්න. ඔබට අප මුළු හදවතින්ම ආශිර්වාද කරනවා ඒ වගේම සුබ පතනවා.